kind of is relegated to a simpler way. It looks like we're going to get a button check for both these players. You know, you can never be too sure. All buttons are equal before the Lord and Savior of Guilty Gear, Daisuke Ishiwatari. So you just want to be sure that everything is good and ready to go.
We really don't want to miss input of having a button in the wrong place, for sure. It looks like Potemkin was not the true choice of one of the competitors.
Hey, I mean, that would be very terrifying, but I definitely wouldn't put it past you to be doing this. But again, here we go. We're going to have Slowstroke King versus HackFraudWizard. It's time to get the bloodbath started.
The bloodbath is going very fast. HackFraudWizard not letting... not letting Stroke breathe for this beginning of this first game already. Look at those mixes. But the grab...
Nice, able to just beat out the knowledge check there. Nice confirmation from HackFraudWizard. We are going to spend all that meter to try and maximize as much damage as possible, but still, that mana shield is as healthy and as vigilant as ever. Utilize that hollow purple, as our friend in Danknan would say. Really just utilizing all these cubes to contest. There's only so much HackFraudWizard can do, but the Abare Far Slash does seal out that round, putting us into the next round here. Round 2 commences.
The Pulpers were using the good old strategy from Season 1. Gonna go into the corner with the DP! Not the best pressure tool, but we can use it sometimes to catch some Abares.
Gonna cancel out RC to try and build up as much mana as possible. Big counter hit off the 5H. Gonna get the burst bait, which is very usually helpful. No punish, but that's the lockdown that's important. All these cubes available to Slowstroke King. Still maintaining screen presence, but the mana shield gets cracked open, and this is not looking too good.
Not too good will be confirmed, with Hack taking this first game with a very strong combo and mix.
This time though, Slowstroke King, instead of trying to take the initiative forward, he goes backwards, trying to get some form of reprieve, trying to get a breath of fresh air. Cross-up, Yozansen immediately burst out to try and resituate themselves.
And the change that we're gonna see, the neutral game is looking very tough for HackFraudWizard, but we're keeping the way the defense. But the DP we fumble on neutral is gonna be a very nice finish from HackFraudWizard.
We still have a little bit of life left in the tank. The mana shield has been cracked open, and HackFraud taking so much incentive to just go for the JS and cover the escape. Very good of spatial awareness as well. Like, HackFraud is just making sure to cut all lanes of retreat, keeping that corner steady, and once again trying to cut down every escape lane.
We're gonna get into the beautiful pun to get the wall break, but the goal burst yet again. Sure looks like a very good goal burst on JR.
Once again, Slowstroke still trying to play something, but HackFraud is more than capable of just trying to find these little openings and does take a second game on deck. He is on fire and making sure that any and all aspect of momentum never sways away, especially with the way that he just locks down these resources and locks down these approaches. There's just very little that Slowstroke can do.
Looks like the way that... Very nice catch with the cube, we need to have very nice wall break. No burst will be spent, the hollow purple will break the wall, leading into a very nice knockdown for Slow. And finally getting to the lead in this cell.
We have a Screamer, we have a couple of staffs, not exactly the best hand you could be working with, especially with these resource management. You have to call into question a lot of these resource woes. Immediately though, after taking so many of those high particle cubes, we are going to use the reversal, finally extend ourselves forward. Finally, after so many efforts of trying to maintain safety, we see the bravery from HackFraud taking the round off the reversal.
Very nice ballsy move, but we're gonna take those, as they say. leading to a very nice pickup with the GS. We're not letting slow play the game. And we're gonna see more of those mix, more of those high-lows, and then Sansen hitting with a very nice pickup with a beautiful combo leading to another situation.
Really aggressive back throw. +3 doesn't mean anything to Slow Stroke at all. Going to utilize quite a lot of the tightrope to try, or the Kabari, to try and extend. Empty super jump, trying to go out and approach, and finally the pressure mounts on. They crack under the pressure. Slow Stroke does go down to the loser side, and Hack Fraud immediately extending themselves a 3-0 to make it into the next round.